Yo, what is up, people? It is your boy. I don't know why that made me laugh so hard, but I just wanted to kind of intervene before the podcast started, just to say, okay, so precaution, nothing bad happened. And also for future reference, I'll try to be putting in like trigger warnings and stuff for anyone, like in case there's like any trigger words or anything that might like set someone off or something like that. I don't know. Just so they know what's coming. Not that like I'm gonna just take it out of the podcast, but just so they know what's coming, because some things do need to be talked about, or they really want to be talked about, and it's I would rather warn people than. But yeah, anyway. So there's a part of the podcast where I call Isaiah Thomas Isaiah Robinson. I know, I'm sorry. I'm very sorry. For all my NBA people out there, I'm sorry. It didn't sound right in my mind. It didn't sound right at all. And I was like, hey, there's something wrong. And I literally just saw him. I'm not the best with names. But also, there's a part in this where we're about to talk about Avengers Endgame. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't do it. I cannot do it right now. Maybe later. When I talk with this person again, we will later, but I just, not right now, y'all. I'm so sorry. But yes, that's all I wanted to say. But without further ado, welcome to the Breakers of Bread podcast. But past me is already doing an intro, and future me is listening to it right now. What's up, y'all? Take it away, past Datavius. All right, tight. And we are live in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Yo, what is good? What is up? This is your boy, Datavius Neblack, aka Knee Black, your host for the Breakers of Bread podcast. And I am here with a special guest. So we kind of did this on the spot. But tell him who you is. Tell him who you is, bro.
What it is, what it do, what it be. It's Bosh novART, NOVART. Crazy. All right, nah, but it's Bosh novART. Glad to be here on the Knee Black Show. Breakers of Bread.
Yeah, it's called the Breakers of Bread podcast.
Breakers of Bread.
Yerp.
Oh yeah, I mess with it.
Yeah. So the funny thing was, it wasn't even like a planned thing. We were kind of just like, yo, let's just record an episode for the podcast. It's like, all right, cool. So we got a little bit of wine. We're legal. We are legally allowed to drink, just so you guys know. There's wine. And I know so many people are gonna be like, oh my God, what? I know did you
I know, yeah, we legal to have that drink.
Yeah,
so it's cool.
It's cool. And it's being consumed responsibly. Don't worry. But
we doing a podcast. It ain't like we in the car.
Yeah, exactly. But tell the people a little bit about yourself, Bosh. I mean, I know you as a living legend, a style mogul in the making, the Goodwill, like the Goodwill God.
You better stop. Nah. Shoot. Bosh novART from Winston-Salem.
You're
a Taurus.
Oh, okay.
God dang. A photographer, you know what I'm saying? Visual artist.
You're
shoot. I don't know. Just a person here trying to create.
Oh, yeah. So Bosh has a very interesting fact about him that I think I heard it the first day that I met him. But he just reminded me of it like not even a few minutes ago. And so explain to the people about your thing with dogs.
All right. And this is just for big dogs. Like, look, the little, you know what I'm saying? Little poor dogs. Little ankle biters and junk like that. You know, it's all right. You know, what you got, a shiatsu? What's that? Okay, all right. But a daggone pit that look like a man with the strong face, like, oh, you about to walk in here? You already know what's going on. You look like you scared. Like, I'm about to. It's like, yeah, nah. Like the biggest dog I think I done seen. I went to this dude's house and he had two big polar bear looking, like they was huge. I don't even know what to call them. They was the biggest. They look like they were bigger than the Great Dane.
Was it like they were the fluffy ones?
Yeah, they was real fluffy.
Ah, okay.
And they look like a wolf, but it's like
it's like a husky but a cloud.
Man, let me Google it because they were so big, and I had to sit around them for hours because I rode with somebody to go to their house to watch Game of Thrones.
That's wild. Okay, so I have a couple questions for you. Like they're more so like in the mental. I didn't really write them down, but while he's doing that, so I'll kind of give a little you can hear the phone. It's so funny. While he's doing that, I'll kind of give you guys a little I guess like I wouldn't say history because I'm like actually I'm not just meeting Bosch, but like we're we're getting acquainted. Like we've been getting acquainted for the last like I think 2 months.
Really
Um, and so Bosch is a great photographer. If you, I will, I will, I will put his link in the description for his Instagram. Do you have a Twitter?
Yeah, I got Twitter. Yeah.
Okay, word. I'll put the Twitter and everything. You guys go follow him, do all that good stuff. Support the fam. But yeah, Bosch is a great artist. I can't even just say photographer because I heard him freestyle last night. And also I'm recording this at it's June 28th, Friday. And the current hour is like 21:46. And if you don't know that in military time, it is 9:46, 17% charge. That's just my phone. But yeah, I met Bosch when I was meeting a friend of mine named Frankie or Ahmad. Some of you guys may know him, some of you guys may not. You know, to each their own, I guess. Question mark. But yeah, I really bumped with his work. I really loved it. I loved his style, loved his aura, loved his the atmosphere. He always brings good energy to any place, any function. Like we literally went to Walmart and kind of turned up. Like not like turned up, but like
but kind of.
yeah, we were a little turned, but yeah, he's really cool people. I love the guy. And he does good work. Like I know I've said that I sound like a broken record, but like I am a huge advocate for great work. Like I love great art. And so that's why I cannot call him just a photographer because he does all of this other artistic stuff. But why should I talk about it when you guys can see it? So I'm going to let you. Oh my gosh. Okay.
2 of them.
2?
Just sitting in there. Just like, oh, you gotta come here. Yeah.
White Sharberian Husky. If you guys know what that is, if you don't, oof. big husky dog white.
Yeah. I was just like, yeah. Woo. Okay.
Oh man. So yeah, I got a couple questions for you, dog. I think we can make this like an interview type of segment, you know.
Let's see.
Type. That was nice. Oh, this is good.
It's a good old thing. Merlot is my favorite red now.
Yes. So how did you first kind of get into I won't even start with photography. Like what made you inspired to get into like thrifting and stuff like that?
Oh, that. It definitely came a time when I graduated high school. I was just like, yeah, I mean, I'm out of high school. I'm out of there. So what do I do now?
Yeah.
What do I do with life? Because I didn't go to college.
Yeah.
So I was like, so Tumblr was a huge factor in all of that. Tumblr, man, the days of 2011, 2012, 13.
I was just about to ask, like, is this like 2012 Tumblr? Oh.
Yeah, like when Tumblr was, man, it was everything. Like,
yeah.
If I had to choose now, like, oh yeah, you gotta drop Tumblr, Instagram, Twitter, or Facebook, which one would you keep? Like Tumblr at that time, I would have kept Tumblr.
Oh,
like,
100%.
It was a mixture of everything.
Yes.
It was just everything.
Yeah.
Dang, man. Every time I go, and then you got all these people that be talking about them days too. Like, cause I used to feel like I was the only person that I remember about that and be like, yeah, dang, I'll just sit with it. But you watch these other people who it played a big factor in their life where they successful now.
Yeah.
Like, and it's like, dang, man, Tumblr it was everything.
It was crazy.
It was a mixture of everything.
It was a hot pot. It was like So for you guys that don't know, 2012 Tumblr was like today's Pinterest before it was Pinterest. Like that's what. But I will say this is that it was even more like bigger than Pinterest because there was everything. When I say everything, I don't mean like, oh, there was like 5 things, but it was missing 25. Yeah. No, like the second someone found out they were missing something in Tumblr, they made it.
Yeah.
It was like just that quick.
It was spicy. Like it had. Oh man. Like, it opened my eyes up to a whole bunch. Like even like scenes in different places like that I didn't visit at the time because I was just so in the house.
Yeah.
And I see all these different types of things. I was like, dang, how do you eat this? So that definitely got me into thrifting. Like, dang, I wonder. Okay, if they go find that stuff there, maybe I'll find some crazy stuff there.
Yeah, yeah.
Do that for up until now, which is what about 7, 8 years, and I'm here. Bosh man is up in this thing,
You're
and then jump like photography. How I got into that was really just like tax time, tax money.
This is a great story, y'all. This is
Yeah,
a really great
got
story.
that tax money. You take every year, you splurge because that tax money come in.
Yeah.
All the time, when you get that tax money, you feel rich.
You feel different. You feel
extra
it's like,
different.
It is the equivalent to when a black dude gets a haircut. like times 5.
Yeah, got to get that money.
What?
What? You about to ball out?
Can't tell me nothing.
Talk about buy stupid junk. Like, you about to buy a horse.
What? Right?
Nigga, like, buy a giraffe. Nigga, what you talking about? Then refund it back, get my money back when I had that fun. But now, like, I got that money, and I was like, yeah, I mean, I want to buy something meaningful this time around. It's like, I know with photography, it wasn't my first thought because it was like when I first bought a camera, when I wanted to buy a camera, I wanted to do it just for videos, thinking I was just gonna be walking up in this thing, just shoot videos, like it ain't nothing. So when I got it, I was like, yeah, I don't know if I'm gonna do anything with this camera because when I got it and all these pieces came with it, because I bought it like a bundle kit. It's like, nigga, man, what I'm about to do with this? Okay, I'm gonna sit with this.
Yeah.
Take it, you put it together, and then you go outside and you take pictures of the trees and all that stuff.
The basics.
Yeah, the basics that you be like, okay, yeah, I guess. And then I'm just like, man, I'm booty. I'm not shooting with this.
Did you start off on manual or did you start off on automatic?
Man, I started off on screen intelligence. And then I went to I switched to portrait and landscape. I started with all of that. Let the camera do the way. And I was just like, man, if I'm gonna learn this job, I gotta learn manual. So then I start going to program mode. And then I go to shutter priority, aperture priority, and then the end of last year is when I really started learning manual. When I was like, okay, now this is full. This is why everybody want to have full control of the camera because you want yeah, like you want to have full control of the camera. Like you don't want to be on all of that.
Yeah. It's I think the funniest thing about like starting out in photography is that everyone has similar start stories where they're like, yeah, I got this bundle and I didn't know what to do. And like I had to put everything together. Or it's like, yeah, I got a camera and I started taking a picture of trees and like ants. And stuff.
Ants and Joe. You think you about to get some work? And you like, what?
You like, dang, that picture's worth like at least $3 because $3 is like 3,000 in your mind.
Look, I'm up here. I'm extra goofy. I got the strap on. I'm just looking. I got everything. I'm carrying everything. Doing regular daily routines. I just go somewhere. I got this whole, I got everything. I got the whole 9 on me. Just like, yeah, I'm about to shoot something. Walk around and shoot. And then time passed. I learned like, yeah, I mean, you just gotta, you gotta really be intact with the junk. Like, and then I think what really got me like, oh dang, I'm about to just turn up.
Yeah.
It's when I just went out on a limb. I went to Durham. I was like, you know what? I'm about to go because I just got the 50mm 1.8.
Ooh.
Just got it. Like one of my favorite photographers, her name Makita. Instagram Makita. OH Makita. But shout out to her. Like got
I like how you spelled out O. But you didn't spell out Makita. You said OH Makita.
Y'all know how to spell it.
I'm like they know how to spell that out.
Nah, but like I bought the 50mm 1.8.
Yeah.
Which they call it the Nifty 50.
Mm-hmm.
When I went up to New York at Afropunk, they was like, oh, you got the Nifty 50. Okay. That day, bought that job, and that when I took that first picture, I was like, nigga, what?
Exactly.
What is this? I threw my kit lens to the side so fast. connect this junk on. Got they did some shots. I said, yeah, I'm going to Durham. Went to Durham. Shot with this girl that I met that I knew because like I was already on social media before I was a photographer. So
Yeah.
I'd just be out talking to people, and she was like, "Yeah, we should shoot. If you get a camera, we should shoot together." I was like, "Yeah, I think about it," because I didn't think about getting a camera then. I'm thinking about getting some tax money, balling out. Got that thing. I hit up. I was like, "Yeah, I'm gonna come out to Durham." Came out there, and shoot was crazy. Like I'm gonna show you the pictures when we done. Like
Word.
the shoot was crazy. We went to the Sarah P. Duke Gardens.
Okay.
And daggone, she was in lingerie, and yeah, we had to wait till like a lot of white people walk past and be like, yeah, I know it look crazy. She look butt naked in the daggone woods, but niggas getting it in.
But it was good.
Oh, it was crazy.
It was a good shoot.
Yeah, because we went to a record store. They had a down basement where they were selling records down there.
Yeah.
Of course, the laundromat. Gotta do a laundromat for your first time.
Yes, if you are starting out, is your first year, you have to do a laundromat shoot. Man, it's
you gotta do it.
Yes, at least once, even if it's booty.
Even
you
if
have to, you have to do it once.
That jump went off though. We went crazy.
What?
Yeah.
Dang.
To this day, I be hitting up. I be thinking she calls herself Najee. Crazy name.
That's a. Wait, I was like, why does that name sound familiar? It's because I know a person named Naja. I need to hit her up.
She actually from Florida. Like
what?
Yeah,
like J-Town?
Yeah, she's from Jacksonville.
No way.
I think she's from Jacksonville.
Dang,
but
Duval?
No, she in Duval and Fort
Lauderdale?
All that junk. Duval
okay.
and junk.
Because I was like, Duval.
She definitely from Duval.
Okay.
Yeah.
If she from the Duke County, what?
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Cool peoples.
Heck
cool
yeah.
Peoples. And she made real great music too.
Hey, that's a big factor. That's a big plus.
Yeah. Like she got some good music. Like,
dang, that's tight.
Yeah.
So like, what's your what? I guess and this is like two questions because they just hit me at the same time.
Crazy.
Like, what's your next dream shoot, and then what's your favorite shoot so far that you've done? You don't have to name names. Ooh. I don't want people to be like, why wasn't that your favorite shoot?
Yeah.
You shot with me. You said it was great. Why am not your favorite shoot? What's going on? It's like, oh, okay.
Okay, my favorite shoot?
Yeah.
Dang, if I'm looking through my junk.
You can name multiple. Like if you like.
Oh, yeah. Like,
'cause I ain't gonna put you on the spot, just one.
My first thrifting shoot. When I did the soccer mom jump, we found the shoes first, and then we found the outfit as we was walking out.
Yo, this hard.
Yeah,
I would recreate this if I could.
Yeah, like you should find a crazy part and recreate the soccer mom.
Oh, for sure, the soccer mom shoot.
Yeah, that went crazy. I like that was definitely like my first thrifting shoot. We thrifted together. And
dang, that's tight.
That was off the chain.
Yeah,
and then my other favorite shoot would have to be. Let me think. Ooh, right here with the TV, like this was by mistake.
Oh snap!
Yeah, that's I could actually say on record like that. Tia bald headed, got that Tia Corinne. With the static with the TV, I was like, let me sit this TV right here, and I plugged it in, and it came on with the static. I was like, oh yeah, you got to sit on top of this.
Oh, big bet.
Yeah, so
yo, Tia go through. I've seen Tia now have so many different hair colors.
Oh yeah.
I'm really not sure if even her natural hair color is her real hair color. So Tia, if you hear this, no offense, but I'm gonna need to see baby pictures or something because I don't know what your hair looks like. I love it though.
She had she got a lot of styles.
Yeah, I'm like, yo, you've hit every not even a rainbow, like spectrums, like the way that fish see colors, how they see all these colors man can't see, that's you in hair. You've been hitting notes that like no man can see. So shout out to you, Tia, because I've been seeing a lot.
Go crazy. Go crazy.
Go stupid.
Go stupid. Oh yeah, so yeah, that's like a few of my faves.
Okay.
Yeah, daggone. I'm gonna see what this film talking about.
And you guys will never see him. Actually, you can see him on his Instagram page.
Oh yeah, check me out. Bosh novART, BOSH NOVART.
Of course,
Instagram, Twitter, Facebook.
Yes.
Same thing.
MySpace.
Yeah.
AOL.
I think I was King Bosher on MySpace.
Dang, King Bosh before King Bosh was King Bosh.
Oh, bruh. I had Bosh English because I love the cool kids, and Chuck English had the cool last name.
Dang.
So Bosh English was definitely like before Bosh novART.
Okay.
Call myself Bosh English.
Dang. King
Wow.
I'm thinking of King Batch. King Batch and King Bosh. That would have got mixed up easily. I mean, I just mixed it up. Oof.
Yeah, he is hilarious though. I remember I learned him from Vaughn.
Yeah.
Them Vaughn days too.
Yo, Vaughn was it. Vaughn was such a great time.
Back when I used to smoke heavily. Like really heavily. And I used to get high. I used to just scroll on Vine. I used to be so high.
Dog.
And I just scroll on Vine for hours and just laugh. Genuinely just laugh.
Was it like late at night when you would just, was it like a lot, like a big chuckle, or was it like a
Nah, it was just like, and I got one of the ugliest laughs, I think. Like my jaw is loud as heck. But like I used to just sit there, I used to sit in the game chair and just die. Just die from vines.
I remember we were talking about this. I used to sit in that game chair, and I was like, "Did you ever hook your phone up to the chair?"
Yeah. I was like, nah. I was already. I always been around broke ones. I currently have a game chair at my house, and that junk is broke.
I was about to say, is it broke?
I think it's broke.
Dang.
Or it's missing, or it need batteries or whatever.
Maybe.
Yeah, it might need batteries.
Yeah, it might be it.
Yeah,
Dang, that's crazy. So what's your your next ideal shoot? Like, what's the shoot that you're like, yo, I want this to happen?
My next idea shoot, I want it to be if I had my next jump, like it's definitely got to be a crazy theme. Like I did the 60s. I did ooh. I just bought some red leather gloves.
Yes.
Yeah, for a female. So it's like whatever shoot I could build off that it's gotta be crazy. Like I'm thinking Beat It, Michael Jackson.
Ooh.
Like something like that.
Yeah.
Or like
that AC just came back on.
Oh, I was about to say, dang, what was that?
Yeah, no.
That was a loud click.
I told you, man, these mics are sensitive.
Yeah.
Don't hurt their feelings.
You better stop it. No. Nah, but goddamn, something crazy.
Yeah.
Like don't matter if it's film or not. Like my next shoot my ideal shoot where I'd be like, dang, like I can go back and keep looking at it like I did this. Like,
yeah, this is crazy.
Yeah. It's got to be something crazy.
That's wild. Yeah. I've
matter of fact, this is one of my favorite shoots right now with what I did with the VHSs. Like I felt like that was like, and outside looking in, it was very terribly put together because it was so much work.
Yeah.
But when it got done and I got to the editing process, it was over.
Oh man, it's always like that. It's like, these are kind of, these are hard.
Like all the tapes was sitting in my closet, and I was like, because I thrifted a lot.
Yeah.
Jumpy happened for a reason. Like I went without Wi-Fi for like 5 months.
Yeah.
So those stacks of tapes, I thrift like every Friday. I get like 2 or 3 and be like, it's movie night tonight because I don't have Wi-Fi, so I can't really.
I'm just gonna watch movies.
Yeah, because I have data on my phone, but you know how far that goes. And yeah, the VHS shoot ended up working out for me then when I was like, hey, I should put all these together and just have somebody pose. And that's definitely one of my favorite shoots.
When I tell you this man is crazy with the camera, like I know a lot of people are like, yeah, but you're so good, knee black. I'm like, okay.
Knee black is good.
Yeah, they're like, good. And I'm like, okay, yeah, but like y'all, when I tell you that Bosh is crazy with the camera, my man's is wild. Like
do a little something.
Now I'm just being biased, but I'm gonna just say it. He's the Frank Ocean of photography.
Say Frank.
Okay, I might be being a little bit too biased, but that's just how I feel right now. Y'all don't have to agree with me, but that's how I feel.
Hand me a Context. What's that? What was it? A T5?
The Context T2.
T2. I want one of them.
Yeah.
So they like $1,000, but yeah. I saw him at the jump. Snapping flicks with a contact. I was like, yeah, that would have been me. If I was Frank, I'd be doing the same.
100%.
Like
100%.
What? I'm catching, and he caught some good images.
He
too.
did. I'm like, Frank.
They say, oh yeah, here go the images right here. I said, let me see what he catch. And he got like that realism that everybody want to catch. Like I love set up professional shoots or whatever.
Yeah.
It's like it's cool, but when you catch that rawness, like in the book Contact Eye. that complete rawness. Like you just get to work with somebody and you just like in there and you just around and it's just right time, right place, right time. It's crazy.
Yeah. For all y'all who don't know what just happened while Bosh was explaining the greatness, I'm about to explain it because this is a real podcast where real things happen, and I'm gonna try to fix this as soon as possible. I promise. But my camera was on the ledge of the couch, and then I don't know what happened, but I moved my hand, and then I just heard like a click click click, like the shimmy shake. And then I look back and nothing's moving. And I'm like, okay, what's going on? Next thing you know, I turn and then I hear more like doodle, and I'm like, what? And then it falls and hits my laptop. And that's when you hear the laptop clickety clack. And then after that, I'm trying to adjust myself. And then I hit the table with my foot. So it was a very eventful moment just now. I apologize for that. But oh, man, I had to tell you. I think I told you the day that you took the pictures, but like, shout out to, shout out to Lex. First of all, big shout out to Lex, because
always big shout out to Lex.
Yes,
goddamn, prices are always going up, as she would say. Prices going up.
Lex is one of the coolest. From a first start, like from a first time meeting. I was trying to say like a first starter meeting or something like that. But just from like first time meeting, one of the dopest people I know, like 100%. I truly believe it. I truly like, maybe I'm biased because her hair is pretty tight, but whatever. But you took pictures of Lex, and they were some of the most bomb pictures.
Oh yeah,
I was like,
I love taking pictures of it. And I could also speak on Fanny Black's behalf on that. Like Lex is always great when it comes to doing shoots. Like she's very like just on it, like that
flow
consistent. Yeah, like it's flow.
Yeah. So Lex, if you ever hear this, if you are ever coming across this podcast episode or the podcast in general, big shout out to you. Hope big things, like great things happen in your life. Hope a lot of success happens to you in 2019 and further.
And the price is going up, Lex. You already know.
Always. And I will be hitting you up soon because this hair has to get bleached ASAP. No Rocky. But yeah, so I see that so Bosh is a fan of wine. Bosh is a huge fan of wine.
Mr. Big Wine Sipper. Mr. Big Wine Sipper.
That one A. Yeah. So tell us a little bit about like your favorite, your choice like wines.
Oh yeah. I'm gonna let you know. During this here, you know what I'm saying? I think I've been drinking wine since 2014.
So it's been a while.
Yeah, because before that it was 40 ounces. And literally like straight 40 ounces. I was drinking 40 ounces on the daily of natural light.
Jeez.
No, not natural light, natural ice.
Ooh.
Any beer that you drink that ends with ice, you gotta have a hangover and you're gonna be toe up. Bud ice, natural ice, it doesn't matter.
Toe up from the floor up or just toe up?
No, just toe up. Ice house, you wake up with that ugliness and you'd be like, oh God. So I was drinking natural ice on a regular with my routine. If we watching a show that just come on like Gotham or Arrow, Flash, like it don't matter. Like 40 ounce time, we cracking them open. Click, click, pour it up in a glass. We thought we was bougie. We didn't drink it out the bottle like that unless I was out and about on some wild junk. But I started drinking wine in 2014. I was like, dang, and then because I was like, dang, this wine is crazy. And then when I finally found out my favorite wine is Merlot, like any type of Merlot, because it's got a balance. You know what I'm saying? Like you got that little bitter, then you got the little sweet. You know what I'm saying? Take a sip. You like, if y'all listen to this podcast and you drinking up some wine, I want you to get a sip in for me.
Just let's take a wine break. Sip.
Yeah, but got that Merlot. Pinot Grigio is my favorite white.
Okay.
Pinot Grigio is excellent.
Yeah.
Definitely during this time of the year, summertime. Oh, it hit. And it's got to be the right one. Chardonnay is starting to be good to me because I didn't like Chardonnay at first, but I do like it now. It's got its fruitiness sometimes in some wines. And I'm also learning about margaritas now. But margaritas are good. I used to look at margaritas. I'm like, man, these are trash. But okay, my first margarita was a Bud Light margarita, strawberries and limeritas.
Yeah,
nasty junk. One day I went to a Mexican restaurant, man. I had my first margarita. I was like, yo, I'm a little drunk.
Hit different.
It hits way different.
Yeah.
And then when you go to an official Mexican spot, and you talking about the bartender, he probably was off the margarita when he was making margaritas. That joke was crazy. That joke was good. But
I gotta put you onto this place in Atlanta. It's a wine cellar in Atlanta. It's a small one, but it's really nice. It's really nice. Well, it was like, I'm trying to think of exactly where in Atlanta it was. Like, I know exactly where it was. I just can't remember. Like, I know where it was. I just can't remember where it was, if that makes any sense whatsoever.
But put me on.
Dude, I will. But yeah, so Bosh, so there is a silent agreement that I will be taking Bosh hiking, because the two things that he has not done is Carowinds and hiking. Now, I could care less about Carowinds. I'm sorry. Hey, if the CEO wants to hit me up about Carowinds and we want to have a chat, not even like how can we make it different, like let's just chat. Let's just get those pretzels that be selling it at Carowinds, and let's just chat it up. I will gladly have you on the podcast, my dear sir or ma'am. I don't know who the CEO of, I don't know who the owner is. If there's even a CEO, is it like, I don't know. Would it be owner or CEO of Carowinds?
Maybe CEO of Carowinds.
Yeah, probably. But yeah, so not that Carowinds can kick rocks, but if it has a couple pebbles under his foot, I'm not gonna tell him to stop swinging.
Swinging.
But anyway, so Bosh has not been hiking. That was one of the things that I felt like my heart hurt.
Oh yeah, I cannot swim either.
Yeah, it's like there's so many things in this man's life, but he's like, it's one of those times where you meet someone and you're like, yo, there's just so many factors that make you interesting, and nothing's adding up.
Yeah.
So it's like, and you think, and it's funny because you put them together and it's like, it's not really supposed to add up. Like, he's stylish, but he can't swim. Those things don't add up at all. Or he does photography, but he's never hiked. And it's like, huh?
Yeah. I watch it in a lot of movies. I see it done in a lot of movies. It's a lot of fun and it's a lot of horror in it. Not saying that I'm afraid, but I mean, I do the thing.
You got to risk it for the biscuit.
Yeah, risk it for them biscuits.
All
and
day.
I worked at Bojangles for 3 years, so I definitely risked it for the biscuit.
Oh, 100%.
Way too many times not to hike.
Did you like the Bowberry biscuits, or did you get tired of them?
Oh yeah, I used to kill them things all the time. Like, what? The only thing, the few meals I didn't get tired of was the main junks, was Supremes, a 3-wing dinner. A 3-wing dinner, bro. Killed them. Even if I didn't want it, I would take it home anyways and just give it to somebody. Go want that.
Someone is gonna want that 3-piece
or Supremes. Like, somebody go want them. So I used to every day I walked. There was not a time that I left out with free food.
Man,
every day I left out with free food.
That must have been great.
My first day, oh my god, when they told us back when they didn't put like a limit on us, I went a little crazy, and they were just like, "Whoa, you eat." Yeah. I was like, oh, I didn't know, you know what I'm saying?
We not supposed to take the leftovers like that?
Yeah, because I went home. I had a Cajun filet sandwich, a Cajun filet biscuit, wings, and 2 Bowberry biscuits.
Ooh, that's great.
Uh-huh.
I
tore it up.
The weirdest thing that I found out about Bojangles, and this is how I knew I was living in a small world. So I was like, I think I was either talking to someone from California. We were talking about California. Somehow the West Coast came up in the topic. And I was like, yeah, do you guys have Bojangles over there? And they're like, no. And I was like, excuse me? And so
yeah, it'd be like that.
Yeah. And they were like, yeah, but do you have In-N-Out? And I was like, who? And they're like, In-N-Out. Like, you don't know what In-N-Out is? And I was like, no. And so there was like literally this moment where I was like, wow, the world is a lot bigger than I thought, because In-N-Out was like, a huge thing over there wasn't over here. And they didn't have a Bojangles. It stops like it doesn't even make it to middle America.
It's only in southern places.
Yes.
That's it.
I don't even know if it's in New York.
It's not. I don't think it is.
It can't be.
New York don't even have Krispy Kreme. They have Dunkin'. They have Dunkin' Donuts.
Oh, I didn't even know that.
Yeah. They don't have Krispy Kreme there.
I did find out that I only know, and it's funny to say this because it's like, why wouldn't they? But I know Miami has a Chick-fil-A because it was these 2 dudes, Trey and Jay Richards, and or For Y'all Entertainment, if you don't know, and they literally flew from, I think it was either Brampton or Toronto.
God.
all the way to Miami for Chick-fil-A and flew back in the same day. And I was like, that's such a boss move.
Yeah, that's that money move.
I
right there.
wish I could do that. Okay, so right now, as we speak, whether you have wine in your hand or not, or you're playing with your puppy, if you are down to travel to some random place, get food there, and then just fly back the same day, hit a brother up.
Okay, I got an example. It's one of my favorite movies. Harold and Kumar goes to White Castle. You know,
dude, yes,
what they've been through to get little burgers at a White Castle.
Dog,
they went through it.
I forgot about them.
Love that movie.
Yo, Harold and Kumar. Do you think it needs to come back?
If it's got a great concept, it could.
Okay.
Because the second one, they went to Guatemala. That was funny too. Didn't see the Christmas one. Yeah, it had to be like something off the chain then. But like the White Castle was just like, yeah, like I wouldn't even be mad if somebody steal the idea and made it into another movie as long as it's funny.
It's like Gerald and Humar instead of
that was it have to be like a crazy restaurant that people like, but it's barely any of them around.
Yeah, like I don't know how popular Ruth's Chris is, but if it's out there, then nah. Or I would do it for, and I know I'm gonna get hate for this, I would do it for McDonald's. I would fly to like Ontario or Toronto for like Canadian McDonald's and then fly back.
I hear it's different up there.
I hear it's different everywhere, but America's like the worst place, which is, it gives me hope because I love America's McDonald's. So my standards, y'all, are like high and low at the same time.
They said McDonald's in where is it at? It's the McDonald's in Japan. They say it's crazy because they got different menu items.
Ooh.
Like I looked up past McDonald's, like YouTube. Oh, we have a knock at the door.
We do.
I think that's
it is.
Oh yeah.
But basically, what Bosh was saying is that there are a ton of different every
podcast.
Shout out. Okay, so let me cut this right quick. So the homie, should I call you Frankie or should I call you Ahmad? So the homie Ahmad has just stepped into the building. I give him so much crap. I'm gonna be real. But yeah, so basically what Bosh was saying is that and I follow, I think if not every single one, almost every single McDonald's account on Instagram.
Yeah, they used to serve pasta.
Yeah.
They had a fish burger.
They have lobster?
Yeah, it was a lobster burger.
Yeah.
Which looked kind of good. I am not gonna lie, that don't look crazy.
I would fly to Japan for Japanese McDonald's and then fly back to America.
That was crazy.
Yo, if there's anybody out there that's trying to get maybe 7 pictures taken of them just in a random place like the Netherlands, and then get some Netherlandic McDonald's and then fly back, hit a brother up.
Netherlandic.
Hit a brother up. Because I'm down.
Oh yeah.
But not in the DMs. What's up? Anyway.
Hey.
So there was a question that was right in my head. Oh, that's what it was. So if you could go to any place right now, just for whatever reason, whether it be just to hang out, shoot, to just see different styles or whatnot, what would that place be and why?
God dang.
Because I go to Antarctica to see some penguins.
All right. I go to Lake Michigan just to see the mountains and the reflection off the water of the mountains.
Lake Michigan, of all the places in the world.
Look, I'm naming.
Oh, okay.
Wait, no. Is it Lake Michigan?
Uh-huh.
Man, it's it's somewhere crazy. It's like the mountains. It reflect. I go to Utah too, though. But I do want to see Arizona.
Okay.
And if I really wanted to be somewhere, I do want to go to Japan though.
Yeah. Because
Japan, we supposed to be the amazing being if you go over there, he dark, he what? Yeah. Stand out like it. That's why I want to stand out.
Yeah, we'd be, in a sense, for the first time, minorities. Well, this would not be the first time. Let me rephrase that. We would just become minorities again.
Yeah.
But we're not minorities. We're unminoritied minorities, if that makes sense.
Minority.
Because in a sense, they outnumber us in that moment, but little do they know we outnumber them in the motherland. Shout out to Africa. Shout out to Black Panther. That was a great film. If you guys have not watched Black Panther yet, I'm not going to give you flack for it.
But you should have seen it.
I will look at you differently, though.
Like you should have seen it by now.
You could tell me that you haven't seen Captain America, Thor, Iron Man, Endgame. Like, you could tell me that you haven't even seen the Black Panther animated series. But if you say to me that you refuse to watch it.
I got a question for you then.
All right, word.
Thoughts on Endgame?
Oh.
Do you think, what's your rating first and then tell me thoughts?
Let me give you my thoughts when the re-release happens.
Oh, there is a re-release.
Because there's some things that I just...
I got two things that I can think of at the moment that I'm not sitting well with in the movie.
Okay.
Thing number one. This nigga Hulk. Like, y'all hype this movie up, dog. 3 hours?
3 hours. It's 3 whole hours.
I ain't seen none action out of the Hulk. And that's money, bro. Him to stay like that the whole time. Money. Talking about. Come on down. Stop it.
That's so good.
Thing number two. Captain America picking up Thor's hammer. I'm not messing with it.
He's worthy.
No.
But it's Cap. It's Cap.
No, man. He was using Thor's hammer like it was his.
So you saying he capping?
Look.
You saying Cap capping?
Cap is capping, bruh. Thor last movie, if y'all can recall, my nigga took no.
Or no. Infinity War.
Infinity, yeah. My nigga took the and this is skinny Thor, built Thor that in Infinity Wars. He took the crafted hammer made from Groot himself. Took that thing, snapped the whole end of the movie. Basically was about to kill Thanos.
He almost killed Thanos. He was like so close. It hurt.
Like, it hurt to see that man snap the fingers. So my question is, okay, you fat, but you got both hammers. You telling me you get knocked out like from Thanos, who don't even have the gauntlet at all. He just regular Thanos. And it's just like, oh dang, okay, so niggas not fighting him, but y'all just handling this mug in the last movie. And then he loses both hammers, and this mug Thor picks up the hammer and just wielding it, calling the thunder. He called thunder and struck it. Like, how does Cap know how to do that? With Cap, we ain't ever seen Cap even hold the thing, pick it up.
He almost did.
He almost did.
In Age of Ultron.
Yeah, Age of Ultron. He did. He had Thor scared. He had him shook.
He did. He was like,
he was like, whoa, hold up. Because it was like, I thought that's what Vision did. But
Vision straight up picked up that thing like it was a toy.
Yeah. Vision was the only one that picked it up.
What?
Okay, and he handed it over. He was just like,
Thor was shook. He was way more shook than when Cap. I feel like low key though, he was more shook at Cap almost being able to pick it up than Vision being.
Yeah. It was just like,
well, oh, okay.
Yeah, but Cap, like, he had Cap had him scared.
So I did not know this, but I found out after like some intricate research, and let me know if I'm wrong about this. I did not know that Thanos was just strong by himself. Like, I knew he was strong. I didn't know how strong he was by himself without the gauntlet.
Yeah. He is strong as heck without the. I mean, he scared Hulk.
He scared Hulk bad.
Scared him bad.
Yo, any man that squares up with Hulk by himself,
like, we talking about a type of beast. When he gets mad, he gets bigger.
Yeah, I'm like, what?
Like, if you get him more mad, he gets bigger.
If that works for me, I'd probably be the same size, maybe a little bit bigger. I don't get mad. Actually, I do.
What they say, he start out like at 14, 15 feet.
Yeah.
And he keep going up to whatever feet until like his strength gets stronger. His rage, like, it's destruction.
He basically goes from Isaiah Robinson to Wilt Chamberlain.
Crazy.
With muscles.
It's out of control. Like it's just like my man's. If you fight him more, he gets angrier and gets more stronger because you're making him matter.
That's how he ripped Wolverine in half
In the comics.
Yeah, in the comics.
Yeah.
Like I saw him physically just rip him in half, and it was like one of those moments where I was like, I know Wolverine's gonna bounce back from this, but you still did it.
Yeah, he did it. Like we talk about someone who who can reform. Like what's that word when he gets shot and it just
reflect.
Nah, like it just
repels.
Yeah, like he gets shot and it just bounce out. Like
oh, I know what you mean though.
Yeah, it's like dang.
Yeah, I was like, dang, when he,
And it's like I don't. I wish I would have followed X-Men more. I mean, it doesn't matter at this point because they say Dark Phoenix is trash.
I honestly,
but Disney got a hold of them now. So
okay, so I have to put this out there because people think that Disney is in control of like the ratings and how things are like. Disney, in a sense, is not in control of how movies go. They are not. I don't think
all they can do is do their best.
They literally
they go crazy.
It's basically like, I guess the only way I can explain it, and I could be wrong about this, but it's like UPS. Mm-hmm. So you buy something from Amazon and who ships it out? UPS. Yeah. So basically how it gets to you sometimes is low key UPS's fault because how they handle it.
Yeah.
But most of the time it's handled with care, and it's like however it came is however it's gonna get shipped out. So I feel like a lot of people are blaming Disney for nothing because they're doing nothing.
Oh yeah, they ain't getting that blame for the X-Men.
Like, yo,
that's Fox.
All Fox. Fox needs to let go of X-Men. I'm sick of
Disney,
oh, thank God.
Yeah, Disney got X-Men now. That's why that was the last movie.
Oh man,
and it was booty. I'm not gonna go watch it.
I
love Sansa though.
Yo, right? I was scared because I was like, oh man, like
Game of Thrones, like it.
I
love Sansa.
Yeah, but
in that movie,
it is what it is. But I guess to wrap up, like a gift present, let's tell the people a fun fact about you.
Fun fact. Y'all want to hear a crazy fun fact? When I get a great whiff of the smell of anything spicy or anything like hot sauce, my nipples get really hard. Like really hard. I don't know what it is.
Kids listen to this. I'm kidding, they don't. I don't think they do.
Small fun fact, I love okra.
Dude, okra's so good.
I love with hot sauce.
Bro.
I love okra.
You ever tried okra with honey?
No.
I haven't.
But I've tried okra in many different ways.
Okay.
Stewed and cabbage, all type of stuff.
Yeah.
I can eat raw okra, and I have during a cookout when we were trying to do Cisco box. I was like, yeah, okay. But I love okra, and hot sauce make my nipples hard. Hey.
I cannot believe you. Okay, and last but not least, tell the people something I'll say like for creatives just starting up, like tell them to give them something inspirational, something to cheer them up, or just people in general.
Oh yeah, always do your thing. Whatever it is, it's your thing, and that's the only thing you can do is do your thing, and keep that junk going. Cause like, if you base yourself off what everybody else think, your junk ain't gonna never grow. You gonna always be feeling stuck.
Yeah.
Cause you think about what other people think about.
That's facts.
Sit with your thing, do your thing, and grow. And you gonna have to learn.
Yep.
Do that thing.
Big bet. And as always, I'm a big advocate for metal straws and biodegradable things. If you guys don't know about that, I think the website is reusablestraws.org or .com. I will put the link in the bio. I strongly suggest switching to metal straws because they are a huge benefit to the environment. You can save a lot of tortoises and turtles, but also a lot of just environment in general. Biodegradable things are great because you are actually saving and helping the environment rather than harming it. So even if, you happen to leave something on the ground, which please do not, pick up your litter. It's biodegradable. So it's good. It's good for the environment. And also, I'm trying to think of anything else about. Oh, do if you can do some volunteer work, get out there, do some stuff. I'm actually going to be doing more volunteer work around my city and around my beaches and stuff like that because I want to see all of my environments just get better. And with that being said, do research on different animals. Do just, get up on things. If you want to switch to a plant-based diet, do that. I am 100% for it. I actually really enjoy looking up and researching about it. And if you want to, just switch to metal straws and that's where you like, yeah, this is my thing right now, do that. But every single step makes life better. Global warming is a real issue, and also mental illness is a real issue. Definitely seek help if you need it. Do not be afraid. Do not be scared. Do not be ashamed. And just get out there, be the best you that you can be. Whether that means healing yourself for a couple months or a couple years and then getting out and get into that grind, or it just means taking some you time. But do that. And as always, stay easy, stay breezy. You are listening, or you have listened to I think this is the fifth, sixth episode of the Breakers of Bread podcast. And I am your host, Datavius Neblack, the latest and the greatest, the man with the plan, not really, aka Knee Black. And this has been also Tell the People Who You Is.
Bosh and novART. Oh, yeah.
Yeah. All right. I'll see y'all peeps later. Deuces.
Bye-bye.